Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Duke Nukem 3D Plug and Pray PS1 Special Edition, blah 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 blah. I am still Nagoroth. I have Futaku here with me.
I just can't get enough.
Just can't get enough. So, yeah, today we are in a very special mission of the Plug and Pray episode.
I thought you were going to say very special episode of Blossom.
It is. 6 gets her rape period, pregnancy. Whoa! But, no, this is actually a level called Faces of Death. Some of you who are a little bit more in tune with the trivia of Duke Nukem 3D actually know that this level actually existed in Duke Nukem 3D for the PC. But it was actually a Duke match, or a multiplayer map, that could only really be accessed through some very odd means of doing so, usually through a level select code or something similar to that. But I guess they were running out of levels or map designs to use, so they just kind of shoved it in as a new level for Plug and Pray. And the enemies you're seeing right now are the enemies for the entire stage. It's nothing but mini battle lords, so hopefully you have some ammunition, because there's not a whole lot on this stage itself.
Yeah, and it seems like they've really kind of set this up. I mean, secret area.
Yeah, a little secret area behind the lava wall here.
And it seems like they've I mean, if you didn't know already that this was a multiplayer map, it just kind of looks, it's got that kind of arena kind of design to it.
Yeah, it's completely symmetrical and very arena-like. I mean, it could easily have been the last level, especially with the amount of boss level-esque enemies they have present, but no, this is just laziness, pretty much. And it's honestly the fighting itself is enough of a pain in the ass, but as we'll see, the fighting is actually only half the battle, a la G.I. Joe or the Gulf War, I suppose. But yeah, we are actually almost done with all the battle lords, and sadly I'm almost out of pipe bombs, which is not good. Thankfully, I have plenty of rockets left, even though I try to refrain from putting myself into direct line of fire.
Because these guys, once again, if you didn't watch the other video, yeah, these guys, all their weapons are hit scan, so if you can see them, they can kill you.
Yeah, hit scan, massive damage, and basically the way this level is set up is, well, for one thing, it's designed to make my shit chug to death. And I'll be fixing that in just a second. But no, with the way the rooms are set up, there's a bunch of open windows, and a lot of those open windows are actually pointing at rooms with battle lords in them. So there's a good chance that you're just going to be you're going to end up being sniped from all sides by battle lords.
You're going to get DP battle lorded.
Yeah, but you know, actually, since we're done with most of the combat, now it's on to the puzzle stage of the game. And the first thing you want to do is to grab the key that is on the center platform. It kind of helps to have a rocket, or a jetpack to get to it. I mean, the lava won't kill you instantly, but it will drain your health pretty quickly. And here is a number of halls of shame, I suppose. Not exactly certain if these are supposed to be guys from 3D Realms, or if they're supposed to be from Aardvark Software, the guys who did the port of Duke Nukem 3D. But yeah, there are quite a few programmer portraits for this, what I can only assume was supposed to only be a developer stage.
I assumed it was a sex offender registry.
Yeah, this was well, it's not Miranda, obviously.
Ah, dear God. Look at that guy.
Megan's Law, there you go. Yeah, that guy was from the Ren Fair.
Prithee, young sir, would you leave your child with me for an nonce?
Yea, verily. No. So, yeah, the entire point of this is to go through these teleporter rooms until you find the specific one that has a keycard slot, and that keycard slot will open up a passageway behind these stamping columns to go into another room that normally would actually crash my emulator. I only can assume because of the manic waves going on.
Amber waves of lava.
Yeah. And you kind of assume that this area is going to be the final room of the level. And there have been quite a few switches around the level, so what's changed now? And did I actually hit all the switches in the first place? All these questions and more will be answered in probably the last half of the video, as we decide to scour through the level proper to figure out what actually happened with the switches.
Well, aimless wandering is one of the cornerstone of good Let's Play production.
Yeah, honestly, I could have edited all this out, and I actually did edit out quite a bit, if you can imagine. But I felt this initial wandering would be enough. Oh, look, like there's a switch. I missed the switch. Okay. So, alright, well, I missed a switch, so now something must have changed, right? Sure. But where could it be? I mean, pretty much all these rooms are carbon copies of each other. I guess the center platform could be something different, and it looks like there's a little, river of lava going over there, so I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that. But no, it's just a little river of lava. It doesn't really do anything, so I assume maybe it has something to do with that wavy lava room that I was in before, and yeah, it ended up opening up a door with another Battle Lord in it. A Battle Lord that is much too large for the room he's occupying.
Yeah,
So,
I think they have to have an intervention with him, because it's like one of those very special episodes of Dr. Phil where they have to cut the side off the house to get the fat guy out.
yeah, pretty much. But it's also just a good sign of the school of level design that obviously went into play here with. Basically, they put an enemy that was too large to actually go in the room, and too useless to actually attack anything. So then the question becomes, where is the exit switch in this room? Because obviously this required a bunch of switches to open it up, so there has to be the exit somewhere in this room, right?
One would assume that this is the exit, or the path forward.
One would assume that it's not just a completely useless room / monster closet that we had to open up ourselves. But no, it actually is a completely useless room, and cut out about 15 minutes of me wandering around and being confused. Get ready for bullshit. Massive, massive amounts of bullshit.
That's it. That's the exit.
Yeah, have fun trying to find this, and have fun blowing up, because there's a laser trip mine there.
Yeah, these guys are massive assholes.
Yeah, actually, well, this is the end of the level, but just to point out, the original map actually didn't have an exit. This was tacked on for Plug and Pray. So, whoever made this, fuck you. And fuck your stage. But that is the end of the level. We'll see you next time on the final mission of Plug and Pray. Sniggeroth saying bye.